Hi everyone, this is Dr. Renu Nair, dermatologist and hair transplant surgeon at Dr. Renu Skin and Hair Clinic, Bangalore. Many of us may be having slightly thicker hairs on our face and body and would like to get rid of it. The best solution for this is laser hair reduction. Laser hair reduction is a non-invasive cosmetic procedure which helps to remove such unwanted thicker hairs from your face and body. So how does this laser act? So laser transmits the light energy which is absorbed by the melanin pigment of your hair. This in turn is converted into the heat energy which damages the hair follicles. So it helps to reduce the growth of the hairs, it reduces the thickness of the hairs. But one thing we should know here is that we need multiple sessions for the laser to be effective. The reason behind this is that the laser targets the growing hairs or the enagen hairs. So at a time, about 80-85% of our hairs are in this growing stage and 10 to 15% of our hairs are in the resting phase, which we call as the telogen phase. In order to target these resting hairs, to make them come to the enagen phase and then targeted by the laser, we need multiple sessions. So what are the things we need to know before we undergo a laser hair reduction? So the first thing, as I already mentioned, is that laser needs multiple sessions for its good effect to come. So at least 6 to 8 sessions are required, generally at a gap of 1 to 2 months. Second thing is, if you're undergoing laser hair reduction, please refrain from other temporary methods like waxing, shaving, bleaching and other things. The reason behind this is we need a full hair growth for the laser to be effective. So when you do some of these things, the hair growth is not full enough for the laser to act. So you should avoid doing this or at least leave a gap of 2 to 4 weeks after this temporary measures and then go for a laser hair reduction. The third thing is laser hair reduction. So it is permanent reduction but not permanent removal of your hairs. So once your initial sessions are done, you might require maintenance sessions annually once, sometimes once in a year or once in 2 years in order to get the same results and be completely hairless. The fourth thing we should know about laser hair reduction is that it do not affect your grey hairs. So if you have grey or white hairs, do not attempt laser. The next important point is make sure you use sunscreens always when you are undergoing the laser removal procedure. The reason is when you don't use sunscreen and your skin gets tanned, the melanin pigment can absorb the laser and you might have some side effects like burns on your skin. So always make sure you use sunscreens on the areas where you're doing the laser hair reduction. Another important thing is people believe that laser sometimes can produce cancer. This is absolutely not true. Our laser that we use for the hair reduction, it works just on the upper layer of your skin. It doesn't penetrate any deeper. And this is absolutely safe and it never produces cancer or any carcinogenic activity even when used for a long time. So which is the age group that can start using the laser? Generally 16 years and above. If anyone wants to remove their unwanted hair, laser is a good option. Now what are the side effects that happens after the laser procedure? So all the side effects happen if you don't do the procedure right. So it's very important to do it with the right therapist. If the laser energy used is too much, you can develop burns on your skin. Sometimes you can develop pigmentary changes. It can be a dark color, that is post-inflammatory hyperpigmentation, or it can be white spots, post-inflammatory hypopigmentation post-lasers. Sometimes if the energy is not right, if the energy is too less, what happens is a paradoxical regrowth. So in areas where you were having thin hairs, you will suddenly feel that the laser has made it thicker. So this happens when the energy you use for laser is not right. So as I mentioned, all these things can be avoided by doing it at the right place. Thank you.